Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the Marvelous Minds podcast. You know what I don't like saying, NORBEEZ?
What?
Did I ever tell you? Podcast.
Podcasts?
Yeah, pod.
Well, I mean, we're technically in the podcast business.
What is the definition of a podcast? Like, what does that mean, bro?
I know casting, meaning we're.
So I'm not asking like all crazy, you know what I'm saying? But like a pod, why do they call it pod? Like a podcast, like why do they call it that?
I think because in the beginning it was small, like a pod, like the whole.
Like instead of a whole news station, it's just like a little tiny.
It's not a broadcast, but it's a podcast.
Oh, that's right, a broadcast.
It's not a radio cast. The podcast.
So like we're in our little section. Each of us is our little.
We're literally our own channel. That's why we're our own channel that we're live in different platforms.
I don't like that name. I don't like the name podcast.
Well, that was the beginning of it all.
Like I've met so many people that say, "Hey, what's up, man? What's up, Marvelous? You're that content creator." Like, no, I'm not. I'm not a content creator. No, I'm not. I don't create content.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Well, that's technically what we're doing right now.
Creating content to me, okay, maybe I'm wrong, bro. My bad. I'll accept that. But creating content or a content creator is somebody that's just out there like making memes and like doing those what they call a mukbang and shit like that. Like I don't be doing that.
Those are usually like, I think you're thinking more like skits, like what used to be known as Vine videos,
covering content like the fire.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that.
Yeah, the things that you create yourself. Anything that you create with yourself, where you're in it, that makes you a content creator because you're.
But I don't creating. I don't know. What do you think? Is that what we are or what?
We're content creators and slash podcasters because we do a long format. Also, we don't just do short formats. We do long format. Like me doing those shorts and those reels. That's technically content creating.
I'm learning today. Thank you.
Yeah. Now,
appreciate you, bro.
If you had your choice of naming with this whole thing, which is now taking over everything, because as of this year, podcasting is bigger than TV, bigger than cable.
Oh, definitely
bigger than radio, and it's the biggest visual platform right now. It's beating out everyone.
Yeah. So, what was your question?
Now, what would you name it?
What would I name like what I do?
This whole thing instead of a podcast.
Well, I always like when people ask me or they'll say like, "Hey, you're a content creator?" Like, no, I'm not. I'm like I do an educational channel. Like I have that. Like I don't say I'm a literal teacher, you know, because I'm still learning myself. But I don't ever say I'm a podcaster, and I don't say I'm a content creator.
Yeah. Now, I would say we probably wouldn't call ourselves a learning channel. And I say this because that would be something that you would find like on TVs, on cable TV, where they have learning channels. Where here we're in this podcast world where it doesn't have a certain lane. It could be anything and everything. It could be.
Well, I try for the most part. I try for the most part, bro. Every episode that we do, you learn something from it.
Oh yeah. No, what I'm saying is that we're everything. We're learning, we're teaching, and at the same time we're doing music. At the same time, we could be doing skits.
Yeah, but the music is just a side thing. That's not like
we could be. But the point is that we don't have one thing that we're doing. We're a variety. If anything, you could call it a variety show because we have a variety of different segments.
No, variety sounds so GAY. I don't know. I'm not gonna.
That's an old term that they used.
You use it. You go ahead.
What about variety casting?
Nah, I'm still gonna keep. I'm gonna keep my lingo, homie. You say whatever you want, and that's it.
You're gonna keep it at a learning channel.
Go ahead and read that learning channel. What do they say?
Shout out to Incredible Hulk for gifting 2 memberships. We appreciate you for that. If you did receive any of his memberships gifts, please make sure you give him a big thank you for that.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Victor. Thank you so much. Incredible Hulk, always with the business right there.
Shout out to the Rambling Network says, would you throw a shoebox? Ooh. Marvelous. Would you throw a shoebox?
Shoebox. You want to talk about that today?
Nah.
You wanted to bring that up. Be quiet.
What? No.
I should post up the pictures.
Nah. I don't think we're not yet. I think there's still more things
I know that's still
sizzling.
yeah, that's still sizzling.
It's still marinating.
All right. I want to give a shout out to some people in the chat. We got Ben M213 in the house. Saludos from Boyle Heights, aka East LA in the movies. Orale. Shout out to Ben. I appreciate you being here, homeboy. We got Zapata Vive. Always a pleasure, homeboy. Lisa Duran Carrillo. I don't know why I like saying her name because it's just like Lisa Duran Carrillo. Like, I don't know. It sounds like so like
cool name.
Prestigious. You know what I'm saying? But shout out, Lisa. I appreciate you being
Most
here.
Definitely. Shout out to Lisa.
Shout out to the Rambling Network. If you guys haven't gave homeboy a follow right there, his podcast, go ahead and give him a follow, like, and subscribe. Let him know that Marvelous sent you. Always appreciate it, homeboy. Thank you so much. Who received that membership, bro?
Who received that membership? Let's see.
Alfonso. Is that what? Elfonso. You see
like
the way that it's spelled?
The fonts?
Did you see the way it's spelled, though?
No. The ones who received it, OG Rickster and Alfonso. Alfonso.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, there was another one too?
Orale. Yeah, he gave 2 memberships.
OG. All right, cool. Most hated native. Shout out to you and the family, homie. I appreciate you always tuning in. Respects your way, homeboy. We got Smileys in the chat. Dice Satan. We got Nadine in the chat. Appreciate you. Lawrence. Shout out to Big Alligator. Can everybody give him a hand clap? Big Alligator. All right. Firme. We got Carlos Savelos. We appreciate you, Carlos. Thank you for being a part of this episode and the Odie show, most definitely. Always dropping those bangers, homie. We got Arturo Frias. Shout out to Arturo Frias. We got Ponch Tattoo out in the San Diego area. If you haven't got tatted by him, make sure you go pay him a visit.
Arturo Frias?
No, man. You're not even paying attention. Get out. You're on the late bus, homie. Get out of here. Sal. We got Sal. We got Chosen One. I already said Lisa. We got Linda Lynn in the chat. Shout out to Linda Lynn. If you guys are on TikTok, go ahead and give her a follow, Linda Lynn. She does this beautiful diamond work. I don't know what they're called, Linda. My bad.
Rhinestones?
They're like these little diamonds, homie.
Rhinestones.
Rhinestones?
Rhinestones.
Like the ones in your back pockets?
Like a rhinestone cow.
Yeah, you would want to sing that song. Get out of here. Anyways, shout out to Linda Lynn. If you guys haven't seen her yet on her TikTok, go give her a follow ASAP. I appreciate you, Linda, for being one of my moderators. Shout out to Mary Lou, Zaid Uno, Punk Bug. Shout out to Punk Bug. That's the homie right there. Shout out to his sister selling some bomb michelada mix out at the car shows. Go pay them a visit. If you can, homie, Punk Bug, go ahead and put the name of the michelada mix or the name of your little area that you guys do or whatever her brand is, homie. That's what I meant. Put that up so everybody could see it and screenshot it. We got Oni in the house. We got Philo in the house. Ranting with Ramos. Shout out to one of the realest men that I know. Good father right there. Right. Ranting with Ramos. Shout out to the homeboy right there. We got, who else do we got? Juan Casas. I appreciate you, Juan Casas, for being here. Power Ones. Who am I missing? NORBEEZ, let me know. Come on.
Funky P. Teddy.
There you go. Well, give him a shout out. Come on. Cadillac Candy.
Arturo Frias. Yeah, you know what? I like that name, Arturo Frias.
Yeah, you could say it tonight in your sleep.
You know, because it reminds me of a song. You know which song?
Let me see. Sing it. Go ahead. I know you're dying to sing it, NORBEEZ. Nah. Come on, NORBEEZ. They want to hear you, man.
Well, think about it.
You've been practicing.
Think about it.
What?
Arturo Frias.
I don't know. What would the song be?
I would say Arturo es Frias. Well, you get it though, right? You get it.
Come on, man. Anyway, shout out to everybody here in the chat, man. This guy. Jeez.
But you
First
got
of all,
it. You heard
you're
it.
a half hour late,
You
homie.
heard it.
You're a half hour late. We're rushing.
No.
I was supposed to call Lotus back. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Lotus.
Shout out to Red Cat. Appreciate you, homeboy. We got Vanessa in the chat.
Shout
hey,
out,
Marcus
Vanessa.
and NORBEEZ. Hey, what does GTSY mean?
That's a go taco sauce yesterday.
My God, man. Tomatoes and cabbage. Get out of here.
Go tell Sam.
Man, get out of here. Anyways, El Paso, Texas, Frank A in the house. I appreciate you, Frank, for being a part of the channel, homie. Gracias. We got, what the heck, Chito? Man, I'm not even going to say the whole name, man. She, he says. We got, what's up, Primo, California in the house. California's I like that name, homie. For real.
We got
California. I
MORENO.
always tell everybody. Shout out to Michael Heda, YG from the San Gabriel Valley. Shout out to you, homeboy. Hey, you know what? Where's Buddha at?
Salad Buddha?
Yeah, somebody called Buddha up.
That's a good question. We got Risky Business all the way here.
Shout out to Risky Business, Rootster in the house. NORBEEZ, you got any announcements?
It's good to see you. That's what it means. Good to see you.
Oh, good to see you.
Good to see you. GTSY. Good to see you.
All right, cool.
Shout out to P Dog.
I learned something else.
Any announcements? Just the usual. Please, if you can, become a member. That really does help the channel. Hit the like button. Also, when the video's over, when the live's over, and just if possible, hit the hype button for us because that really helps us out.
But we got Pacoima in the house. Shout out to all the homies from Pacas. Appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
Lady Get 'em. Shout out to Lady Get 'em out there doing her thing. Nothing but respect your way. Go ahead, NORBEEZ. Okay, were you giving
what?
Oh my God, man! You got any announcements or not?
No.
Did you let people know how to make how to become a member?
Yeah, I was about to say that, but then you cut me off.
Go ahead. I didn't cut you off.
Then you start saying names again.
Oh my God, come on.
All right, everybody. Like I was saying before, Marla's cut me off. If you would like to become a member, that would really help us out. And the way you can do that is by going to the Marvelous Minds channel, clicking on the join button, and there are two options. You could either choose Marvelous Minds, or you could choose Marvelous Active Member. Either one helps us out a lot, especially the active one. So we thank everybody that joins us in the membership. You do get access to past music channels that are allowed, because sometimes we play music that's just a little bit exclusive for YouTube, so they take those down. But for the most part, majority of the oldie shows are solid. Again, you get to see a lot of rare oldies that I pass down to Marvelous, and
get out of here, man.
You could take them in and make your own playlist with that playlist, and have a lot of fun with it, because honestly, you could even play it at some of your parties. You could let you and your people listen to these oldies and listen to me and Marvelous talk in between.
All right, shout out to you guys. Thank you for being here tonight. We're going to talk about a couple of things, and we're going to read some questions. NORBEEZ, is that correct?
Sure is.
That's correct. Oh, so first topic, let's get that out the way.
Damn.
The fire, right? What's up with that fire, man?
All right, the land.
Oh my God, there you go.
I keep forgetting the stupid name of the building.
So
Londing, because I want to make sure. Lineage.
Okay.
Lineage. The company is called Lineage. Currently, they are not taking blame for this fire. They made a statement saying that they don't own the building, so they don't control the maintenance of it. And they're also blaming the solar panel company that installed the solar panels, saying that it was their panels and their batteries that caught fire and started this whole thing. So right now, they are cleaning their hands of this fire.
So they're blaming the solar panels, right?
They're blaming them, and they also came out to say they have donated $2 million to the community so that they can have resources like water, air purifiers, and whatnots.
That is ridiculous.
Right now, it's a hazard. Literally, it's a hazard because a lot of smoke contamination. There's a lot of elderly people that can't afford to like go somewhere now, because for the most part, the mayor and the fire chief did come out to say that this smoke can last for up to 60 days. They said 30 days at first, but then they said, you know what, it might linger around for 60 days.
I think they're out of their mind. So first of all, getting to the solar panels, where are the solar panels located?
They're on the roof.
On the roof, right? And from shots from the aerial view that the helicopter was giving, where was that fire coming from?
Honestly, it looked like it was coming from the inside,
not the roof, right?
At the roof.
Yeah. So first, the contamination was going to be the lithium batteries and
that part,
all that stuff that was hitting the community.
Well, not only that, but the ammonia that supposedly their refrigerating system,
okay, well that too.
Works on.
And then they said on the second day, was it the second day or the third day, about the food contaminants?
That one started coming out as of 2 days ago, when they started talking about how because their refrigeration system is down. All the food, which according to them was like over like 1 million pounds of food, is now warming up and spoiling. And they said after this is all done, as far as the smoke, the smell is gonna come up next, where you're gonna smell a lot of rotten meat, a lot of spoiled food.
Right.
So this isn't over for Boyle Heights one bit. And if you do live in Boyle Heights, do call 211 to get more information as far as resources. They do have a lot of recreational centers, like I'm not sure if it's Hazard Recreational Center or City Terrace Recreational Center. Sorry. You could go get water, or you could even stay there as for shelter if it's too smoky in your home. But there are resources you can go, and unfortunately, it's not working fast enough, and they underestimated how many people live in that area, and
I mean, it's not even just about East LA and Boyle Heights, because all that smoke is going towards Monterey Park. It's going to Alhambra. It's going to the whole San Gabriel Valley.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and not only there, but depending on where the wind's going, it's going to City Terrace, it's going to El Sereno, it's going even to Anela.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And then another thing I was going to ask you, if you were, and I just want to see if you were paying attention to it, because I've been off and on with that. The helicopter drops of water.
Oh yeah.
Right. I only seen them one day doing that.
Oh,
were they doing it twice?
Oh no, they were doing it.
Were they?
They were doing it every day until the county of LA finally stepped in and actually approved the usage of the bigger helicopters that carry water. Okay. The one that had like 2 propellers. They were getting water off the Silver Lake reservoir,
and those didn't seem to do anything.
Nope, and that was the problem.
Do you find that strange though?
It was weird, because the fire chief would be saying like, "Look, I just want to put it out there. I know every fire department out there watching us might not understand what we're doing here right now, but we do have some plan." And I think he said that because for the most part, every fire department was looking at that and saying, "Why don't you just tear down that place? Why don't you just open it up? Why are you guys just dumping water on the top when the fire is inside?"
And I seen them attacking the fire from one side of the building. I seen fire trucks parked in the parking lot where the trucks, the semis back in to unload their stuff, their merchandise.
Yes.
So I didn't see them attacking the fire from that angle, but only around the outside of it.
Yeah,
which doesn't make sense. And then 5 days, homie, you're gonna the city or the county is gonna issue a state of emergency. You know what I'm saying? Why this isn't a forest fire? Like it's not. This is one building that could have been contained.
The mayor did that, and then the day after, the governor called it also.
Yeah, I just think there's more, and I know I'm a deep thinker, but I think there's more to this fire.
I think there is too. Shout out to Kiawi that's in the chat right now.
That's right.
He says, "NORBEEZ, what about camote?" Yeah, I like camote. It's good stuff. But I know you're playing. Jerk.
All right.
Hey, shout out to Amy Shoot for a Star. She's my fellow neighbor over there in Boyle Heights. I hope she's safe also, because you know, she's also going through the same thing I am. You know, we're just blocks away from this fire. We're not like a mile away. We're blocks away.
Yeah.
And it's affecting all of us there. I mean, it's horrible because where that fire is happening, just literally across the street, is houses.
Yeah.
It's our people just living there. And right now it's all covered in smoke. And it's horrible because, I do want to tell people, don't let your kids play outside while that smoke is outside. Come on, guys.
Well, we hope all you guys are safe. If you're in the surrounding areas of the fire, we hope you guys are and I can't even say good air because you're probably not. But I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. It's up in the air.
Me either, bro.
I don't know what to
Shout
say.
out, Ready. Yeah, it's all bad, bro. But you know, thankfully, because they finally, like 2 days ago, said, you know what? Why don't we take down these super thin walls so we could actually see inside and spray water from the side? You know, thankfully 2 days ago they finally did that, and that's when the fire started calming down more, because now they could actually see the fire instead of dumping it from the roof, where they had like one hole.
What if it's something to build to get the insurance money and build like a major facility right there? That's gonna.
I know. Well,
because I know all this stuff happening with the raza and stuff like that. I know there's more of an agenda coming. with the military doing all their drills and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I have videos actually I wanted to post up, but I know I'm gonna stay on that topic for a cool minute.
Yeah,
But I know there's more stuff gonna coming. There's more stuff coming with drones. The drone thing's next, bro. I called it on the show. I think the last time, did I
but as
or did
far
I
as
not?
what?
As can't even say it on here.
Oh, okay.
But a certain event happening with drones.
And then the other part is the data centers. You know, I found out last week that there's already one that's almost finished in the city of Vernon,
Hmm.
where next to where the Farmer John's place was at. They're already finished up a data center there, and then that's a trip because you know, I put the question out there: how do we know that this place that burned up doesn't have a data center inside of it?
Well, I mean, I think that okay, there's two things that I have, right? And those are just my opinions and theories. Is that it's either being burnt down to rebuild a certain facility, which could be one of those data centers, right? Or there's a bigger agenda with it that has to do with the fire itself and the smoke that people are inhaling and the toxic fumes.
Mm,
So, and it sucks that, 15 years later, 10 years later, that you find out that these were agendas by the government to see how, what an outbreak would be due to whatever toxin that they're putting in there or pollutant that they're putting in there and how it's going to affect the public and stuff like that. So who knows what's in there that
yeah,
we're breathing.
yeah, that part.
But
That's the
all right,
part.
let's get to these questions. My bad.
Alrighty, first question of the day. Again, thank you to everybody that participated in the community post. We appreciate you for putting your questions or topics. Oh, and before I forget, I do want to give a special thank you to everybody that shared the flyers on their stories and Instagram. We appreciate that because you are helping us promote the show. So thank you to everybody on Instagram that shared our stories, our flyer.
Wait, shout out to Sela Buddha. Appreciate you being here, homie. Shout out
There
to
he
you,
is.
your mom, Boxer, top boxer, I said Cuvo, your brothers. Shout out to you guys. Go ahead. Norbs, my bad.
Alrighty, first come first serve. First is gonna be Jorge Agustin. Says, what up, Raza? Just want to know your opinions on teaching our young ones early about hard labor jobs and trades such as landscaping, mechanics, HVAC, plumbing, and electricity. These things can take you far in life, like getting jobs and taking care of a daily thing at home. Shout out and respect for all the hardworking fathers and keep up the good content, homies.
Beautiful. Who put that?
That's gonna be Jorge Agustin.
Hey, thank you, Agustina. I appreciate that, man. That's a good question right there, and also a statement in itself. I think it's very important, and I know many of you homies out there think it's important as well as women, but it's so valuable and crucial to show your kids, whether it's a boy or a girl, how to maintain a household. And I'm just saying like little things, you know what I'm saying? To change a light bulb, anything, how to cut your grass, how to clean your bathroom, or change a anything, you know what I'm saying? Not electricity. I don't want to get into electricity, but I find it very important because when I was little, going back and forth with my mom and my um and social services and stuff like that, I would end up at my grandpa's house, and my grandpa was literally taking care of a little baby, me, and I always remember me being put into his room, and I had to go to sleep, and he wrapped me up in a blanket in the morning and put me in his car, and there we were driving off to go do some kind of construction work, build a house, build an apartment, fix the foundation somewhere, or do roofing, plumbing. My grandpa did it all. He was a general contractor. So when I would wake up, I remember he would tell me, he would wake me up beforehand, and he would tell me, when you get up, mijo, go find me. I'll be in. Oh, he was either on the roof or inside the house or talking to the owner of an apartment complex or a house. And I would go find him, and he would tell me to grab a tool. Grab a hammer, grab the tool belt. Give me this size nails. Give me drywall nails, roofing nails. I had to learn the difference between that. If it was just different stuff, you know, and it was so it didn't mean a lot to me then, but as I got older and I moved from house to house or lived in different areas or neighborhoods, and I already knew how to do things because my grandpa instilled that in me. So I appreciate it so much now. You know what I mean? And a young man specifically should know these basic things because they are basic things. We're builders, you know. Mexicanos, we're builders. Raza, oh raza, you know, we it's I don't know, it's so important. It's beautiful to learn that. Why wouldn't you want to learn how to shelter your family or your loved ones, you know? Also for young women, I think it's very important too because maybe your daughters might end up alone. You know, who knows what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But God forbid they're by themselves and they need to fix something, they're gonna know how to do it. You know, she's not gonna need a man there to help her or call a random person. You know that, and you being a father or a mother, you're gonna have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Well, who is that? Who does he work for? Does he have a company? And you'll be able to say, you know, I taught you that. I taught you. You know how to do it, and she's gonna be able to fix it herself. You know. But anyways, I think it's good. What do you think, Norbeez?
I mean, now is the time to really pay attention to your kids because trades are definitely good, and tradesmen and women is definitely something we do need. As far as the way our population is growing, we do need people to have these skills, but also we do need people that become leaders.
Yeah.
We need to look into our kids and see is that guy, is that one a leader, is that one good for trades. You got to start really looking and paying attention to them because at the end of the day you have the power to guide them towards the direction that seems like feels more natural for them. And you know, we have a lot of different kinds of people that can build, people that can, you know, talk, people that can create. You know, you gotta pay more attention to your children, to your nieces, to your nephews, your grandkids, and you gotta take the responsibility to guide them. You know, because at the end of the day they need guidance, they need encouragement, and life tends to take us away from doing that, and we got to check ourselves to make sure that we're there to give that to them because a lot of the time, you know, the way things are going in the world with, you know, these politics and everything that messes with our head tries to like frustrate us and forget about everything. We need to realize that we can't do that with our kids, with our grandkids, with our nieces and nephews. We gotta make sure we're there for them because at the end of the day, you know, the future is theirs. You know, we're living our life right now, but later on,
And
what they
welcome
do
to
is
the
gonna be there.
Norberless Show. Welcome to the Norberless Show. Oh my
Hey,
God.
you asked.
I'm gonna put a timer on for you, fool.
Hey,
I'm gonna put a timer because you're just gonna go your nieces and nephews, and I want to tell you that
take
it's
care of
very
them.
important
Be
because you know the
responsible.
politics is and what's going on in the world. But let me tell you what I ate last night. Come on, Norbeez. Dang, homie.
Hey, you asked.
You though, man. Come on. All right, go for it.
You
Like,
ready for
crazy,
this?
homie.
All right. Next up is gonna be risky business. He says, "What's up, vatos?" On the Bible topic, do you guys think that Christians, Mexican, Chicanos really think their ancestors are Abraham, Moses, etc.? Norbies, do you agree with your ancestors' ideas of what the sun is? Ooh, very
Answer
good
yours
question.
first.
Well, let's see. Yes, you know, for the most part, the story of the five sons is the sun has always represented light, life giving. You know, it's important to us because it provides us warmth, light, energy. It helps grows our crops. So for the most part, yeah, I do agree with our ancestors the way they looked up at the sun
No,
or
but
they
is there
thought
a
of the sun.
certain story for Oaxaca?
It would be the same story as the five sons.
Oh, that's all I wanted. And then for as far as the other first part of the question, can you what was it again, bro? My bad.
That was on the Bible topic. Do you guys think that the Christian Mexican Chicanos really think their ancestors are Abraham, Moses, etc.?
Definitely. I think that because it's Christianity, my bad Christians. I know Christians get all mad at me, but Christianity is man made. They go out based off of feelings and trauma. And the only reason I say that is because people don't study enough to realize that the majority of it is allegory. which are stories or representations of yourself and what you go through. I asked NORBEEZ the other day, and not that I don't believe in scripture or believe in the laws that come with the scripture, the laws, the Mosaic law, is that most of the disciples, if not all of them, you never hear what their last names are.
Ah, yes, yes. You got me in that
What's
one.
Mark's last name? What's Luke's last name? Somebody call Tony up. Where's Tony at? Call Tony. We need this information, Tony. Can Tony get in here, please? You never hear their last names. You never hear where they're buried at. Of course, it's a mystery where Jesus is buried at, right? Because nobody found him, but his
So
shroud.
wait, so you're saying
recently.
Jesus is the only one that we know of his last name?
No, but I'm saying like you never hear the full enough story. Then you're told that Adam and Eve were the first man, right? And were they the first man and woman?
Well,
There's no well. There's no well, homie.
I'm gonna pretend to be somebody.
Okay? Go ahead. And say who that somebody is. Don't be a weenie, fool. Don't be a weenie. I told you if you're gonna kick it with me, you gotta be down, homie. You can't be a weenie out there. Hurry up, NORBEEZ. Get together.
I'm gonna be like every other Christian. Well, it's not supposed to be taken literally. It's a philosophical.
Yeah,
point of view.
but Christians don't say that. Christianity take it literally that Adam and Eve are an actual people. You understand that? That's
Oh yeah, no, I understand that.
yeah, bro.
Shout out to Vicky's Town Chronicles.
So, anyways, yeah, I think that they think that they're the literal descendants, if you would say. And in a way, we are those people, though. We are. Like I show you in many episodes that on this channel, all those, if not the majority of them, are taken from our people. The migration story, the Red Sea story, all that stuff, the Euphrates River, ancient Phoenicia, the Dead Sea, all that stuff, Yehuda. Who came out of Yehuda? Where's Jerusalem located? All that stuff is new over there. I don't want to keep going on it because I keep going and repeating the same thing. But all those stories over there are lies. All those stories, including those people that use the last name Ish. And you know what I'm saying. The first name, yeah. Whatever Ish. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to call myself Norbish.
Oh, there you go. Norbish.
Norbish.
Yeah, they're going to call
Actually,
you.
I'm going to call fake versions.
They're going to call you a Norbish.
I'm going to call fake versions of myself Norbish.
They're going to call you a Norbish.
That's
all
a
right.
Norbish.
Anyways, yeah, so I think that for the most part, Christianity, I think it's just embedded in our people, and we're just a compassionate, loving people that we're just willing to accept all goodness and all love, and without doing our due diligence of what Scripture is really telling you. Scripture literally tells you God hates, but when you ask a Christian, does God love everybody? They'll say, oh, yeah, God loves everybody. He loves all the tribes.
He is love.
He's love. He's love without even knowing the definition of what love is in the Bible. It's obedience of the law. Nothing else. Nothing else. God doesn't love everybody.
Now,
he doesn't accept everybody.
Yes. No.
It says it in the Bible.
He's a very jealous God.
Exactly. He says he created people to destroy them, to be an example to his people, a possessive pronoun. So what do you mean? Isn't everybody his people?
Oh.
Didn't he create everybody to love them? God doesn't know not that he doesn't know. I'm not saying he doesn't know. I take that back. But God doesn't see the definition of love as you see it as a person. That's what I meant to say. He doesn't see that.
I'm starting to think who really did write some of that book.
A lot of people put it together. See, people think that King James just straight wrote this shit. Oh, King James was in his damn fucking castle up there writing all the scriptures and shit. No, these are put together by different people and translated into many languages. That changed the words. So that means it changes the definitions of what you know today.
But who wrote the Bible?
What do you mean?
Who was the author of the Bible?
There's different people. What do you mean? You're not gonna find just one. There's gonna be a couple of people that pop up.
I thought his name was in the front of the book.
Oh, you're stupid. I know what you're getting at.
All
right, come on, Bible. I already know what you're getting at, NORBEEZ. But anyways, what I'm saying, it's cool. I understand that you guys go to church. You have that good feeling when you're right there in the pews, the seats, the rows, or whatever.
Now, let me ask you. From what I know, they got a lot of these stories from the Egyptians. Is that technically
false?
Well, okay. How's that?
Where did you hear that
at? From the hieroglyphs, from what they translated.
And what is an Egyptian? This is what I'm getting at.
Oh, okay.
What's an Egyptian?
I think it's a Canaanite.
An Egyptian is a person in captivity. Okay. What does Egypt mean? Do you know the name of the real city?
Let's see.
It's called Kemet.
Kemet. There we go. That was the one I was looking for.
Just like Iraq is ancient Persia.
Let's see. Let's look up the word Kemet. Kemet is most commonly known as the original indigenous name for ancient Egypt.
Thank you. Thank you.
Derived from the
He doesn't know nothing. He's a cholo. He doesn't know nothing.
Come on, homie.
Can you do one episode without you saying you're a cholo?
Well, because that's what people perceive me. I'm not.
I'm quoting somebody in the one of the comment sections that said that.
Go ahead.
Derived from the ancient Egyptian word for black land. Depending on the context, the term can also be referred to modern electronic manufacturing, a popular strategy board game.
No, you're reading.
Or a digital asset platform. Apparently, there's a new way to use that word.
Okay.
Historically, the people of the Nile Valley named their country Kemet. Yes. This referred to the rich, dark, and fertile black soil deposited annually by the Nile River,
Hamites,
which distinguished it from the dry
tribe of Ham
desert sands.
So the people that occupy that land now aren't the original people of that land.
That's what I said.
Just like the people that occupy what they renamed Jacob, Israel, are not the original people of that tribe. They are melanated people, indigenous people. The migration story of Moshe and she, that's the story of the indigenous people.
Okay, so let me rephrase that. So the Christians and maybe even the Hebrews got their stories from the Kemets.
No, they didn't get their story from the Kemets.
Okay.
All those stories come from our people, bro.
No, okay.
What they worship over there.
Let me rephrase it.
Go ahead.
The Kemets got the story from us, but the Christians and the Hebrews got the story from the Kemets.
No, they were worshiping their own gods, bro. They were worshiping their own gods over there. Okay, they were worshiping Horus. They were worshiping all that other shit. Where you get the name Horuses. They were worshiping all those gods. Mars, Marduk, Saturnalius. They were worshiping all those gods over there. They were sacrificing to all those gods. The ones unaliving young people, that's those people for the adrenaline, where you get the name or the term adrene or children.
Yes.
All that stuff comes from them, spells and curses.
Now that'll be another conversation. Never mind. Let's go to the next question.
Yeah, I'll go off. We'll keep on going on this conversation, but let me say this real quick. The reason people resonate with Christianity, not Catholicism, I don't want to say, because Catholicism is kind of forced on our people and generationally, but Christianity, it really leans on your trials,
yes.
on stuff that you've been through. You know, have you been a person that abuses substance? Have you been involved in gang violence? And God loves you and He's been waiting for you. Yeah, that is true. He has been waiting for you. You were sent here with a message and you have yet to deliver it.
Yeah.
And it just leaves you. Christianity leaves you at, God loves me for everything that I do, which is not true. He doesn't. And all we have to do is lean by faith. When we're going to be judged on our actions here.
Yeah.
You're not going to be with a big smile at the pearly gate. If there's gates, you're not going to be right there with a big smile and hope that God loves you when we don't use the same terminology. It's beyond our understanding.
Now the interesting part that Christianity is not the only newest religion that was came up with. There's also Mormons.
Correct.
Which I think they might be getting closer to what the story is?
No, it's
Before
no.
them, because I
Each
think
of these
for-
man-made religions,
But
bro.
that, but yet, I mean, I think they believe that Egypt. They also believe that Egypt is here, or a form of Egypt is
Oh
here.
yeah.
As far as what the Mormon
Yeah,
belief.
that's what I was gonna say. Each of these religions do have a piece, do have some truth in them,
Mm,
but the majority of what they teach is false, bro.
Yeah.
That's all man-made.
and then we have evangelicals.
Yeah, everybody could be an evangelist. No, that's not true. You do receive visions, but you're not right here predicting. They get to the point where there's such evangelists, and they need to lay hands on you that it becomes a part of witchcraft, bro. They become witches.
I'm glad.
Literally.
I'm glad you said that, because there's this other one that I've seen growing over the last few years, or maybe 10 years, but it's mostly by Africans. They
Okay.
usually run these churches where they practice a form of I guess you would call it uh, what's that thing when you're somebody's possessed and you
Laying
got
hands
them-
on people?
no
Like what?
what's it called?
Possession?
Yeah, well, with the thing to take away possession, what's that called?
Take away possession?
Yeah.
Oh, when they do the exorcism.
In a type of exorcism.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen them on YouTube or maybe like on freaking Instagram, where they touch them and they're all like freaking out, and they feel it looks like something.
But
in them and they're
that
taking it
happens
out.
in a lot of churches, bro. And that is like that's the sickest thing right there.
Mm.
These people are right here thinking that they're God and they have the power of God and they could perform miracles and shit. Like,
Yeah.
the motherfuckers are the
Well,
devil
that's the
themselves.
thing. Yeah, they these and I'm noticing that some of these churches they're promoting not promoting, but they're telling their what do you call it, their peoples that they're prophets themselves, and encouraging them to envision prophecies.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's like something new or something
What do you
old.
mean envision prophecies?
Meaning that they're calling everybody a prophet. Meaning, oh, look, you Marlis, you're just new here, but I'm gonna touch you and you're gonna feel the power, and then you're gonna eventually see your own visions. You're gonna become a prophet.
Yeah. So there's no prophecy that's new under the sun. The things that we do get is visions, bro.
Mm.
But it's not a prophecy as we're like laying hands on people and this is what's gonna happen in your life. Go ahead, my bad.
All right. Next question is from J.E. Lennox. He says, "Hey, Marvelous, do you think it's the same agenda in Mexico with the food industry, like in the U.S. with all the fake ingredients, chemicals, etc.?"
Yeah, I do.
But yeah, I'm glad that he asked that, because what was it like?
Hey, what do you think is gonna happen with Tapatio?
You know what? I never was a fan of Tapatio. You were a big fan?
Not
Yeah.
a big fan, but I like it.
Yeah, and then I say this because I always grew up making your own salsa. So
I don't believe you, but go ahead.
I'm just saying, roast a few peppers, onion, tomatoes. You got yourself salsa. But for the most part, I don't know. I've never been a really big fan. I mean, I've tried it. It's cool. I've eaten it with my Lay's chips. A little bit of limon, and that's it. But for the most part, it's just as important to me as sriracha. I don't use it that often. Doesn't
Yeah.
really affect
I
me.
mean, no matter what country you're in, when it has to do with the Americas, is all farmland is gonna be regulated, if not already regulated. So they're gonna tell you what you can spray your crops with, what pesticides to use, what grain to feed your animals. So everything is gonna end up being hybrid, not organic, and it's gonna depopulate our people even faster than what's already doing already. More people are gonna be in the hospital with diabetes, tumors, cancer, all kinds of stuff. From any type of congestion to pneumonia. All that stuff is causing massive amounts of inflammation in your body, coagulated blood cells, and coagulated blood flow. Your blood flow is not going to be able to transfer everywhere throughout your body in the time that it's supposed to. Your cells are going to be constantly plaqued, which is like it's plaque, the way it sounds like. Which it's hardened amounts of mucus around that cell, and that cell, is man, it's gonna be super bad for your body. It's gonna become cancerous. It's gonna become parasitic. And God forbid something worse happens to you in the time that you don't want it to happen. I had a friend that passed away. I just heard about his son came and got tatted by me recently, and he passed away. He got diagnosed in October and he passed away in December.
Damn.
And that's how fast that
Was it pancreatic?
he was gone. I'm not sure what type that he
'Cause
had.
everyone I
didn't even wanna ask him.
that got pancreatic.
Yeah, that's
is
supposed to be the worst one though.
like a couple of months.
That's
it.
what Patrick Swayze passed from. But you guys really have to understand that all your disease is coming from the majority of the consumption of food that you're eating. From the hot Cheetos, the sodas. I have a bad habit of soda, but I'm still saying it. Anything that is not organic, that doesn't have a pure pH or electrolyte frequency, is not gonna be. It's not gonna be good for your body. It's gonna cause inflammation. Okay, your body needs fuel. What is fuel to you? Do they teach you what fuel is in school? Fuel is energy, electricity, literally. That's what that is. So when you say, oh, my body needs fuel, I'm tired, I need this, you need electricity. You need electrolytes. You need high
bioelectricity.
Shut up, NORBEEZ. Let me
extra electricity. Just in case some people want to.
Okay, but let me speak.
Sorry.
So, anyways, this is what you need. This is fuel. People that are in the gym and they're building mass, they don't have high amounts of pH in their body. They don't have a high amount of electrolytes. They're not the healthiest people like you think they are, because they go to the gym and they got muscles and they got a six pack. Their chest is all, you know what I'm saying? And they're right there on the treadmill and shit. First of all, the treadmill is a waste of time. Yeah, I said it. The treadmill is a waste of fucking time. And why? Because you're not using your own momentum to push your body weight. You're not. The track is doing it for you. The treadmill is doing it for you. So you need your own momentum. The second thing is that they misconstrued what protein is. Protein comes from the photosynthesis that's given to the plant. Melanin, carbon. The secondary source of protein that you're eating may come from the cow if the cow is eating grass-fed stuff, not grain-fed, not hybrid seed, so it could grow bigger. So you're eating bad stuff. So these people that are right here and they're all gym, there's a couple of homies that have fitness channels and they're right there. I buy my meat at Costco, I buy my steak, and I buy my chicken. Chicken's a hybrid animal, you pendejo, that has no pure energy in it. And if you want to build power's not in mass. Power's in your electrical vibration, homie. That's power. Not in the mass or the muscles that you're building. That's why you could get a skinny ass dude that could beat the shit out of a buff ass dude. Because he has power. This fool just has mass. So you really have to understand. You have to take yourself back to kindergarten and relearn all the steps of life. Because literally you've been lied to of where protein comes from, of what cells can really do, about your electromagnetic vibration, about your pineal gland, about what how important your 33 vertebrae is, your spinal cord. You have to relearn all this stuff. And you can do it. You don't got to pay thousands of dollars to go to college to get your cap and gown to learn all this shit. You guys just have to make it a priority. Make it a priority to learn this stuff. You want to live longer, right? You want to have more memories, right? Then make it a damn priority. You make the Dodger game a priority, the Raider game, going to go dance like a pendejo at the swap meet. You make that a priority. You made it a priority to smell all nice for that hyena, but are you going to live long enough so she could enjoy you? Come on. Get it together.
Get together, people.
Go ahead, NORBEEZ.
Shout out to Eileen Baraja. Shout out to B. Jones. Shout out to everybody that just joined us. We do have some super chatters that cut the line, so I do strongly encourage that. With Guillermo saying, what's your thoughts about the fallen angels? You believe they're among us?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. What do you mean? Like they're among us, like they're alive and walking around, or what?
Yeah,
I believe the energy of that. Yeah, yeah, the energy of them is here. I don't know. I don't know if they understand like the way I think. Okay, when you guys picture angels, you guys picture a literal man with wings and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what separates or causes division on what I'm trying to articulate to you. Angels, I see them as an energy. So that's how I see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What?
All right. OV Shorty also says, speak that at Truth 100.
Appreciate you, man.
All right. Next question is gonna be from Seek Truth. He says, is the Citizen app good to have within the community? And are you on the Citizen app? Because I seen a username named Marvelous.
No, I'm not. I'm not on the same app, or I don't think I am. I think I. Or you know what? Maybe I have one. I don't know if it's
I didn't
called
even know you
Marvelous
could
though.
create a profile, but
I didn't know that
I
either.
do use the Citizen app though. It's very helpful to have. I get to see when people get stabbed around my block and people
Dang, NORBEEZ.
start shooting. It's Boyle Heights, man. People do run around with machetes over there, like at least once or twice a week. It is not a safe
NORBEEZ.
place.
There's nobody running around with machetes right there.
Man, there's reports. They're like literally. once or
You're
twice
running
a week.
around with a machete in your
Nah,
backyard
that's
property, and
not
somebody
me.
filmed
That's
you.
not me. But
Stop lying.
I'm really surprised at how many things go on in my neighborhood. And shout out to Citizen App for letting me know who's getting robbed where and who's getting assaulted where. All right. Shout out to Mindy Yours. He said, is Kern Maravilla still around? Because Ford has a click on Kern.
Yeah, I get those questions a lot. Okay, sorry guys, this is a gang question. My bad. Gang question: is Kern Maravilla still around? Yes. So when you see the streets of my neighborhood, whether it has to be Fraser or Kern or even Ford, Mariana, or any Maravilla for that matter, they're not specifically on that street. So Kern Maravilla is over there by Lotte. Not on Kern. Ford Maravilla, the majority of them are not on Ford. No, they're on other blocks. I'm not gonna say where they're at, but they know where they're at. The homies from Fraser, they're on a certain block, or they know where they're at. Mariana, I've already showed you where. I think on a drive around that I did around my neighborhood. Own a lot of real estate. Not own a lot of real estate. I shouldn't even say, but control a lot of the real estate right there by the 710 freeway. So if you see a street, it doesn't necessarily mean that that clique is on it. I don't want to get all gang detailed out.
Shout out to Snoopy down the chat. Shout out to Tony A, the wizard also.
What's up, Snoopy? Shout out Snoopy El Loyal. Snoopy, tell him, homie. I'm just kidding, dog. They're asking gang questions. Who's in the chat?
Tony A.
Tony.
He has a question.
What's the... Go ahead. What's the question?
He says, what's going on with Mega Cuck?
Ooh. Where's he at? Hey, you know what? Oh, yeah, okay. Go ahead.
As far as I know, something's marinating with that, so... That's all I got.
That's it? Why you get all shy when Tony gets on the thing part?
It's marinating. I say it's marinating.
Why you start blushing? Look at you, fool. Look at him, everybody. Look at him in the chat. Look at him. He starts blushing every time.
Oh, look, Tony. Oh, my God. Tony's in the chat.
I appreciate,
Why you get like that?
I appreciate when another man gets jealous over another.
I'm not jealous, fool. I am not jealous. You better stop it. Every time you show up over here,
You know what Tony told me? Tony told me about Mark, Luke, Paul, and John the Baptist, that he's related.
Oh, you know what?
Tony told me that Jesus has a brother.
I'm glad Tony's here. You said
Bring
you had
it
a
up.
question. You said you had a
I
question.
did have a question. Tony's probably been watching. I asked what were the last names of the disciples.
What were the last names of the disciples, or why don't they say the last names?
Either or, whatever.
Tony A, if you can enlighten the chat and the audience, why don't they ever mention the last names of the disciples? And we'll leave it at that. Next question is from Zapata Vive. He says, chasing views doesn't mean you're creating value. Why do so many channels still get this wrong?
Wait, read that one more time, bro. My bad.
Chasing views doesn't mean you're creating value. Why do so many channels still get this wrong? Meaning, why do all these podcasters they only go for views? That's all they're trying to get by doing all these reactions or doing these these episodes that they're just talking smack about somebody just because they know they're gonna get views.
Okay, I have my answer, but I want you to give your answer because you've been in this game for a cool minute. You used to work for Tony A, right? And you've seen like a lot of stuff happen with different podcasters while you were with him, even, right?
I still work with him.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I work with everybody.
Oh, so what was that whole firing incident? I thought you got fired, fool. You got rehired
from being on the camera.
And you see, oh my God, I got something in my eye. What did you just say right now?
That's what you get.
What did you just say right now, fool?
From being on a camera.
You said you got fired for being on camera.
On camera.
So you're not allowed to be on camera over there, but you still work for him?
What do you mean? I've been on camera over there.
No, wait. No, tell me, because I'm going to fire your ass right now.
I've been on camera over there.
When?
After that incident.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right.
But it's okay. You don't watch me when I'm on camera. That's cool.
I didn't know you worked for him.
No,
I didn't know you worked for Tony A.
Even though I've told you, but that's cool. You don't remember. It's cool.
Shut your mouth. So you have 2 jobs? No, you have 3 jobs then right now.
I have like 5-6 jobs with like different people. I got singers, rappers, podcasters, and somewhere in there.
Then why are you always complaining that you're broke, fool?
Because I have singers and
because I got shut the hell up. And who's paying you the most?
Oh, well, definitely. Thank you to everybody that's on here, the Marvelous Minds show. Because if
I'm your main.
Marvelous is able to give me the most.
So I'm your main employer then.
Oh, okay, yeah. You
better watch your step because I'm your boss, homie. I'm your boss.
Nobody's my boss.
I'm gonna demote you.
I'm a freelancer.
You're not a freelancer. Be quiet. You're a fugazi.
I belong to the streets.
That's it. Yeah, you do belong to the streets. You do. You're right. You do.
All right. So for the most part, why people just go for likes? My opinion is because their egos. It gets to them. These are usually people that never have gotten this kind of attention. And once they get that attention, it feels good. It feels like they're needed. It feels like their ego is being stroked. It feels like they have some sort of power now because they have an audience that's listening to every single thing they're saying, even though every single thing they're saying is either a lie, it's either made up or whatever. But the point is that they know that they have to do, wrong things to get this kind of attention, but it doesn't matter to them because they love the attention. They're
getting that release of endorphins.
Yes, they're getting the rocks off.
No, you like doing that, you're crazy, fool.
That's my
anyways, yeah, that's true. And I said it before, a lot of content creators or podcasters, they start off and I just feel like, honestly, I think they start off with good intentions for the majority of them, but they fall off somewhere along the way, and when people start incorporating their ideas or they're reading the chat and they see something, and then the next episode it's about that person in the chat. Little does he know, or they start taking everybody else's opinions or ideas and hey, why don't you do an episode or why don't you do a reaction, or why don't you talk about this subject that's going on right now? And then you start veering off to a dead end. And that's where they lose themselves. Or they create a channel in the jealousy of a homeboy, somebody from the same neighborhood. They could do that and then fall off or get themselves in a wreck.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. But yeah, that happens too. There's people that have passed away, people that got blasted. There's people that are sick. There's people that got beat up. You know who you are. There's people that there's a couple of them that got beat up. There's people now taking martial arts classes because they get beat up. There's people that shoot, they're old and they're still trying to be gang members, you know? There's people that have just become a reaction channel. There's people teaching you about health that don't know about health. There's people that talk about gangs that have never lived that life as a gangbanger. There's people talking about prison that were never involved in politics. There's people that are on here. I could keep on going.
There's people that get beat up by girls and then beat up girls.
Yeah. Oh, there's people that talk about a bunch of podcasters, make up fake stories or allegations on these podcasters, and then their life hits the fan. But yeah, that's I'm not even gonna give them no clout. Don't
Hey.
Anyways,
Alrighty. Next question is from Critic. Do you believe in quantum immortality? If you haven't heard of it, have NORBEEZ look it up, porfas. Gracias. Critic, you're lucky. I'm not even
Look it
look
up.
that up.
I was gonna tell you to look it up anyways. Anyways, let me give a shout out while he's looking that up. Let me give a shout out to the chat. We got Brad Pitbull in the house. We got Bob. Appreciate you, homie. Shout out to Ranting with Ramos. Ranting, you've seen a lot of shit go down, homie. Man, you've seen a lot of shit go down with these fucking podcasters. West YTD, shout out to you. We got Snoopy from that HM. I appreciate you, homeboy. Government username. We got I call him Weak Sleep. The homie right there.
Hey.
Pronounce his name, NORBEEZ.
Kiawi.
Yeah, there you go. Kiawi.
Kiawi.
I appreciate you, bro, for being here. NORBEEZ, why do you moan when Tony is around? Damn, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Ben. Shout out to OVS Shorty, Niner gang member. Appreciate you, MNKY. If you guys haven't checked out the homie MNKY, I appreciate him. He is a young homie on the rise right now.
That's right.
He has clothing that's available for sale, I do believe. MNKY. You can check him out on IG. Shout out to Sal, Rootster, West, Bunch Tattoo. Bunch, you know a lot of behind the scenes shit too, bro. That's crazy.
Does he?
Yeah, Bunch. I've showed him a lot of shit, man.
Oh, he's in the
And
mix.
he's seen a lot of shit too.
He's in the mix.
Yeah, shout out to Sela Buddha. Appreciate you, homeboy, for being here. Mary Lou. Who else we got? Medicine as well. Belon. Shout out to Belon.
Hey,
Who
but
else?
shout out to Ovi
Shout out
Shorty
to
for
No
that
Cap.
super chat that says you guys are great.
I appreciate that.
All right, so I got the theory here.
Go ahead.
Quantum immortality is a theoretical concept proposing that a person's consciousness never truly ends. Rooted in the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics. It suggests that whenever you face a fatal event, the universe splits, leaving your consciousness to continue in a parallel timeline where you miraculously survive.
Okay, let me ask you something. Is there a time in your lifetime where you think that you might have passed away?
Oh yeah, many a times.
Okay, there's probably one time that is a stands out from the rest. Speak on that.
No, all of them. All of them stand out.
Really cool.
I
Can
didn't know
you
them.
say one? Damn.
Well, okay, well, let me explain why multiple of them. For me, which always goes back to my deja vu theory. Because
Okay.
based on that a decision that I made, that happened to me. And I'm getting deja vu because I just got brought back to that moment again to make another choice. So when you catch yourself, you got to realize you probably made the wrong choice somewhere around that time. So you got to redirect your thoughts and step back.
So it wasn't a literal thing, fool.
I'm
You're
just
talking
saying.
about a deja vu.
I'm just saying.
Okay, let me give you a real example.
Damn.
Let me give you
what's
a
the
real-
real example?
Let me tell you. So there was something that happened like a time ago, right?
Mhm.
I'm not gonna get into
Mhm.
too specifics about this shit,
Mhm.
but an incident happened, and there was things fired, okay, and after the crime scene, after the investigation was done, the investigators ran these little they're like these rods that go through the holes and through wherever the projectiles end up to see where they went. And where I was sitting and where somebody else was sitting, those rods went right through me.
Damn.
And I've always thought, man, did I not make it that day? Especially for the caliber. Did I not make it that day? And how did I make it? Am I really am I really here? Because it's crazy, bro. If I showed you, like, I'm not gonna show you. But if I could show you or explain more into detail, you'd fucking trip out.
Damn.
So that's like a real incident, fool.
Yeah, that's definitely an incident right there.
Other than that, falling out from substance stuff back in the day. That's also a time. Anyways, go ahead.
All right. Shout out to Eileen Barajas. We haven't shouted her out. Appreciate you. All right. Next question is gonna be from Corruption Inks. He says, what do you recommend for someone going through bad
But you can't say it.
It's happy herbs. Happy herbs.
Say substance, fool.
Substance. What do you recommend for someone going through bad substance withdrawal? More with anxiety. I'm going through that right now. I'm 1 week and 4 days sober, and I've been studying the Bible too. And something sticking about eternal life or not seeing my loved ones in heaven gets me scared and so much anxiety. What do you recommend for someone going through all that I've never had life-ending thoughts? But sometimes the anxiety, it's so bad that I start to think about that. I know you have a lot of knowledge. I met you in real life and you've taught me so much knowledge, Marvelous. It's taking so much huevos to write this, man, but I really need help.
Man. Hey, first of all, I'm proud of you, man, for even writing that message, but I'm more proud of you for staying that long, clean. But the best advice I could give you, bro, is know how important you are, man. You're really important, homie. I don't know if you got your family around or you have a girlfriend or you got kids. I don't know have around you, but you're really important, bro. And the devil wouldn't be attacking you if you weren't. Saying the devil doesn't attack you when you walk with him. So if you're dealing with anxiety and stuff like that, or a bad mental state of mind, it's because you're by yourself. Idle mind is the devil's playground. Don't forget that.
Ow.
So try not to be by yourself all the time. If you have to like take a walk or something, then do that. But as far as getting better and fixing that anxiety, I always recommend tea, man. Tea helps you. Tea and certain teas. If you can message me on any of my or we're gonna put the number up actually. You could text that number, right, NORBEEZ? And I'll text you ingredients to make a tea. Another thing that helps with anxiety is a shower, bro. Believe it or not, a shower, or I don't think you have a jacuzzi, but water always helps us. If you could go to the beach, even, bro, and put your feet in the sand and ground yourself out, you could do that too. I know when you are dealing with substance, so nighttime or when you're really tired, because you're probably super tired right now, homie. Probably super tired, and you just can't sleep, tossing and turning and all that. Shower, bro. That's the best remedy when you're by yourself, is to shower. It'll help you relax your nerves, bro, because your nerves are your little nerves, bro, are shooting off sparks at random things now. You don't have a set thing. Your body is so used to taking whatever you were taking. I don't know if it's downers or uppers, so I can't really say specifically what you're going through. But if it is downers, should I say this? If it is downers, you know what I'm talking about. If it is downers, then your heart is always at a relaxed state, always just super slow, homie. And now that you're awake, your heart's not. It's you kind of like have an irregular heartbeat, and you don't know what to do. It's like this tension that just has you like clenching your fist. I know what it feels like, homie. So it's not gonna last forever, you know. If you could find somebody else to talk to, also talking about it. If you could find somebody to talk to, bro, and open up to, that's beautiful too, man. I don't know who you have to talk to. You could hit me up, dog. I don't know if you got my number, but you could hit me up through the Instagram video call, and I'll answer you, homie. You know, I know what it is, and just don't forget, bro. This is the most important thing. Don't forget that you're important, dog. Don't forget that you're important. Don't think of doing bad things to yourself, you know? And don't, I can't say don't relapse because it might happen, but just know that you're better than that shit, homie. You know? I know that shit has you, when you're on stuff, you feel like you're just gonna be eliminated by it. And you're just doing it just to stay well so you don't get sick. That's what happened to me, homie. I used to get loaded because it kept me well, not because I got high off of it. It's just like I didn't want to get sick, so I had to do it, or I felt that I had to do it. Every thought was, when am I gonna go get it, or I hope it's good stuff this time, or I hope my connect doesn't run out, because then I'm gonna have to find another connect. There's so many things that happen. I don't want to get busted, so how am I gonna hide it? What if I travel somewhere? How am I gonna hide this stuff? You know what I'm saying? And also from not forgetting, some people forget their dope on the floor and their kids find it or do it, or somebody finds it. It's embarrassing. You don't want nobody to know that state of mind that you're in. You know what I'm saying? Or what you're going through. It's embarrassing, homie. I know how you feel, dog. So just know that you're important, homie. Just know that you're important, and you're gonna have a story someday to tell of how you overcame this. I didn't do nothing, bro. I'm not nobody. I'm not the one that's helping you. You're stronger than you know, and you're helping yourself through this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a chapter in the book of you, you know? And you're creating your own, or manifesting your own life. So just know that you're important, homie, and make sure it's a beautiful book that you write. Life. You're a beautiful book, homie. You don't want to be no penny saver. You're a beautiful book, homie.
Mm, that's right.
Go ahead, Norms.
Yeah, bro. I mean, but he said, and if you want to get distracted, become a podcast producer. You're not gonna find time to do anything.
You're stupid, man.
Shout out to Sal. His question is: have you heard about a book called "Shadow of High Society" by Zane Holt? If so, what are your thoughts?
Can you read the intro of that book or look it up if you can?
Yes.
Por favor. Hey, I appreciate you guys in the chat. Just a little off. I'm gonna piggyback off of what the last question was, not this last one, but the one before that. If you guys know anybody, or you yourself, and I'm just saying this from personal experience, I never wanted to talk about substance abuse when I was doing my thing. It's embarrassing. A lot of people didn't even know about it, just like they didn't know when I was homeless. I was embarrassed, ashamed about it, and I didn't want to talk about it with nobody. But if you do know somebody that is going through something, you're going through something, I do have people, friends, that I can call, help you. Okay. And I know it's a stranger and you don't want to talk to them, or you don't feel comfortable, but man, it's so important for you to get out of that mode, man. You're being distracted, and if you understood how important it is for you to make it out of that, for other people to see you make it out of that, for you to see you make it out of that, you'll realize at the end that, dang, man, you're gonna look back and say, I was doing that shit. Damn, that's what I wasted all my money on. And I made time for this stuff, but not my kids or my wife or my husband or both, whatever. But yeah, if you guys need help, you guys need if you guys need Narcan, I could get it for you. You know, Narcan is something that they provide you when somebody um goes out. I don't want to say the other word because there's certain words I can't say on here. But somebody falls out and you're trying to help them or resuscitate them. Narcan is something that they give away. I could get that for you. You guys are trying to get into a room or go into a facility. I could help you with that. If you guys just need somebody to talk to, you know, and you don't want to tell me nothing, hey, I'll give you a number you can call. I got a lot of friends that run houses, facilities that can get you uh rehabilitated, you know, or off whatever you're doing. You know, if you just want somebody to pray for you, I know a lot of people that are prayer warriors out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one. I do know about prayer and stuff like that, and I will if you know if you ask me to. But um, if you want to go to a church or whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you're on your journey to find God, um, I could introduce you to a lot of people, man. I know a lot of people, so don't ever hesitate to ask. You know, I'm sure there's people out there that love you, care about you. I just need you to love and care about you. Go ahead, Norby.
All right. So oddly enough, there wasn't any actual, summary that
Oh no.
that Google came up with. So I went to the next thing, which is ChatGPT, and it says I couldn't find a reliable, independent summary of Shadow of High Society by Zane Holt. The book appears to be marketed as a controversial expose claiming that powerful elites manipulate society and conceal information from the public. According to the book's promotional material, the story follows Zane Holt, an alleged insider who documents what he says are hidden activities of influential people and institutions before mysteriously disappearing. The book presents itself as revealing secrets about wealth, power, media influence, and social control.
So if you couldn't find nothing on it, it must be a lot of truth in there, bro. A
Mm.
lot of truth. Another one that was good. I don't know if you ever heard about it. For the homie that asked, who was that asked that about that book?
That's gonna be Sal.
Sal, if you ever heard about the movie called Gray State, it was some years ago that it came out or it was coming out, and the dude that was writing that story got unalived with his wife and kids, man, and he never got to finish it. But the dude or his best friend, I have him on Facebook. His best friend actually made a video to not watch the finished version of it because they put subliminal messaging in the finishing of that movie that was called Great State. Be
Mm.
careful if you do watch that. Yeah, so the guy was exposing a lot of stuff with the elite government, and I think there was a stuff about MK Ultra or subliminal messaging too, but crazy.
Shout out to Sal. You know, when I just said who's it from, and I said, Sal, that girl. You got the reference? You got the reference. Anyways, next question is from Magic Wolf. He says you should dedicate an episode on the event of Revelation. I would like to hear how you think these events unfold, the timing of rapture, the third temple, etc.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
should.
All right. Next one's from TTV Taco. He says, "Can you and would you do an episode with a Freemason?"
I would. I've spoken to many Freemasons. I go at it with them on TikTok on their dumb channels. Ask a Mason anything. Ask me anything, and I'll tell you the truth. Like, no, you're not gonna tell the truth. And the reason that they won't sit down with me is because they won't tell the truth. They don't tell everything, and they don't explain all the degrees to you. They're liars. They don't explain a lot of the stuff they do with their indoctrination and their stuff, their little fraternity that they do or whatever. They don't explain none of that. They're not going to show you their Bible. You'll be lucky if they do show you their Mason Bible. They're not going to admit to worshiping Saturn, you know, at least amongst you because you're lesser than them and they know more than you. Um, I don't know if they'll explain because I've asked a couple of them about the flat Earth and the way it's explained, a disk and Saturn below, which is the energy. and the whole, just everything, the whole compass and all that. And a lot of them have been hesitant to answer. They've laughed and looked at me weird, like, how do I know that? You know, because you literally have to be one of them to know all that stuff. But and I would sit down if there was an honest one. If there was an honest one, but he's gonna get thrown out of his lodge. He's gonna get all his stuff taken from him, and most likely he's not gonna be here no more because he eventually will be eliminated. I know that.
All right.
If he's up there.
All right. Next question is going to be from Brad Pipple. He says, did Norbee's flatulence cause the Boyle Heights warehouse fire? Ouch. Oh.
And another thing, real quick, between lodges, when it comes to masonry, a lot of lodges, they're just basic lodges. You know, it's what they do is they pick and choose. So say, for instance, I want to get a bunch of, I always say, I hate to say this, but I want to get a bunch of fools in my neighborhood, right? There's 10 vatos right here. But out of those 10, there's only going to be 3 straight bangers, man, that are going to be willing to do everything. Those are the ones they pick. All the other ones don't know a lot of shit. They know somewhat, or what the basic masonry, what do I say, knowledge would be, but those ones aren't the hitters. Those aren't the ones that are doing the stuff that they're supposed to be, or get invited to the bigger lodges that are out there in Switzerland and Ireland and all that shit. They're just little pipsqueaks. They hate when I say that too.
Okay. Next one's going to be from Zaid Uno. Zaid Uno says, what's up, Norbeeless? Have you guys heard of the Alchemist 369, the ex-space engineer that claims to time travel and explore dimensions on the daily? He seems to have an answer for everything, and that makes me very skeptical. What are your thoughts?
No, haven't.
Yeah, sounds like me.
Stupid.
Shout out to Medicine. He says, have you guys ever got into meditation, breathing, exercises?
NORBEEZ, have you
Yes.
gone into meditation?
Yes.
What do you do?
I
Cross your legs?
I expand my energy. I expand my spirit.
You expand your brown eye.
I expand it deep within my core, and I release it.
Hey, wait, stop, man. Be for real.
I am being for real.
Do you do that?
Yes. And then I breathe through my nose very deeply.
Man, this dude's joking around, man. I'm being serious.
I'm being serious too. That's a practice that has been done for by our people for many centuries.
Okay, cool. So since you meditate and you're into that, then you should know about energy transfer. Are you worried about the food that you eat that's not real, and that has a lot to do with your energy transfer and your meditation? Did you know that? Mister, I meditate off of fucking Taco Bell taco shells and taco sauce.
Shout out to Taco Bell.
No, not shout out to Taco Bell. You do that on your channel or on Tony A's lap.
Hey, shut up.
Anyways, for real, man.
No. When I do meditate, but again, my meditation is the opposite, where most people understand meditation as becoming one with everything, and taking it all in. I don't like the concept of taking things in. I like the concept. I like the concept of my own energy affecting everything around me. I like my spirit to affect the things around me. Where me being in one place creates a positive environment, instead of letting somebody's negative attitude affect my own energy.
That's right.
And that's my version.
Good. You are a little,
I know it's good,
ball of happiness, aren't you?
You sure am.
Little positive self over there. You little positive meatball. That's what we're gonna call you. The positive.
You need to stop your flirtation.
The little positive meatball. I'm not flirting with you. What the hell? You already have a boyfriend. Better shut up.
He's gonna get jealous.
He's gonna get jealous. He admitted it right now. Did you hear that? He admitted it right now. He's gonna get jealous, and then he looked at the chat. You're a dirty vato, I swear. I don't know about you, man.
All right. Well, okay. Well, what about you as far as the question?
What about me? I don't like men. Oh, the question.
Yeah.
No, I don't meditate, man.
Okay, what about breathing?
Of course I breathe.
Exercises, breathing exercise.
Oh, breathing exercise? No, only when I work out. Or if I work out. I haven't worked out in a long time. So my
Really?
bad.
Well, what kind of breathing exercise do you do when you work out?
Short bursts of because when I do work out, when I was
Yes,
into working out,
yes.
I do what you call as burnouts. My dad taught me. So for those that have been to prison or jail, they're called burnouts. So they're exercises that you don't do the whole, say you're going to work out your chest, you don't do the whole push up. You do small bursts. And with those small bursts comes small bursts of air.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I got you.
Yeah.
All right. Next question is from Fred Loyal. Fred Loya's Insurance.
Mm.
Shout out to Fred Loya's Insurance. What are some of the benefits of being a shapeshifter?
Dang, if you were a shapeshifter, what would you shapeshift into? Taco shell.
No. I think I'll turn into a hawk.
A hawk?
You know what? No, I take that back.
You would turn into the hawk to a girl.
I'll turn.
That's what you would turn into.
I would shapeshift into the Mexican eagle.
Bro, if you were a Mexican eagle, you'd be the biggest Mexican eagle ever.
Now let me ask you, what's your how does a Mexican eagle look like to you?
How does it look?
Mhm.
Well, what kind? Are you talking about the indigenous Mexica?
No, I'm asking you.
Or you're talking about the bird? Are you talking about the bird?
In general, yes. What does the Mexican eagle look like to you?
Like the brown eagle?
Okay, you're wrong. That's not the Mexican
Okay,
eagle.
tell me.
The Mexican eagle is a more of a grayish color.
You have a picture of it? Can you put a picture of it? You're schooling me right now. I'm loving it, NORBEEZ. Do it. Show us the picture of the Mexican eagle. Or the original one you said, right?
Yes.
Oh.
No, not the original. The actual Mexican eagle that is recognized in Mexico as the Mexican eagle, and everywhere else.
Hey, you guys have a flag, Oaxaca?
No, as you know, Oaxaca State has its own flag.
Okay, because you know the delicacy, right? The animal that they eat.
There's many animals that they eat, including
The main one,
lizard.
the armadillo.
That's not the main one. Main one would probably be deer.
Well, I seen one of the main ones that on a
Armadillo is something you
documentary.
eat like when you're like.
But also
you're running out of meat.
the soup that they make out of it in the shell. But anyways, the armadillo isn't it on a flag or something, bro? Of Oaxaca?
Not too familiar with that.
So I've heard Oaxaqueños say it, bro. Why they use the armadillo? You know why?
Well, in my tribe's pueblo, my family's pueblo, you usually eat armadillo when you don't have anything else left to eat.
Okay,
that's more like a.
But you never heard it of it representing Oaxaca?
No.
So I heard it from people from Oaxaca, and that they use it. And I don't know if it's their flag, bro. I don't want to say it. That's a fact because I'm not sure. Or I don't remember. I heard it a long time ago. It's because an armadillo is strong and it never backs up.
No, my grandfather would have disagreed because he killed quite a few of them.
See, that's why I don't think you're from Oaxaca because you're always backing it up. I don't know, homie.
And then just to clarify, no, there's no armadillo in the Oaxacan flag. From what I could see.
I need to find that documentary.
Okay, here, give me a second.
It was a lady and I think it was her husband, and the lady had like those colorful dresses with the fringes that they wear.
Yes.
They don't even like to come down to the city because they don't want to mingle with anybody. They're just in the hills, bro. Like they don't like to come out of their pueblos.
Really?
Yeah. You're not even from Oaxaca, fool. You better stop lying, NORBEEZ.
No,
you're from Honduras, fool. You better stop it.
There are certain people that do not like to come out of their pueblos, but those people are like way up there. They're really way up there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you guys the picture of a real Mexican eagle.
All right, go for it.
Give me 1 second.
Hurry up. They've been waiting for 3 hours.
Fits,
and we're supposed to take calls, man. It's already 9:45.
Right.
Or gonna be 9:45.
All right, here we go. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Mexican eagle right here. This is the actual Mexican eagle. And let me see, I'm going to pull that up for Marvelous so he can see it also.
Yes.
Give me 1 second.
Shout out to the chat. Zapata Vive. I see you over here. Shorty. Pues. Appreciate you. We got Chris in the house. Most hated native.
All right, now nice. Not the, it's kind of like the blurriest picture, but that right there is the actual Mexican eagle, what is known as the Mexican eagle.
Hey.
As you can see, he has very tall talons. They're long, and mostly because this is the bird that actually stands on the cactus. You can tell by his long talons that the thorns on a cactus does not really hurt this bird. And yes, this is the actual what's known as the Mexican eagle. The golden, the one that everybody sees on the flag is called the golden eagle, and that bird is actually a bird that is more known to live in the northern parts of Mexico. Where this bird right here that you guys are seeing is a bird that usually normally is in the center or southern parts of Mexico. But yes, this is the actual Mexican eagle.
So why is it, if you could answer, which you're probably not going to be able to, why is there two birds depicted then? Why would one be different in Central Mexico? Or did you say Central right now?
Yes,
As opposed to the one in Northern Mexico.
Yes.
Can somebody verify this? Because I'm not online right now to verify this or ask somebody.
Oh no, it's real. I checked this information about the birds' migrations and where their actual territories are. This bird right here, this what do you call these birds? They're birds of prey, I guess. This Mexican eagle is found mostly in central and southern Mexico. Where the one that everybody knows as the golden eagle, that bird actually lives mostly in the northern parts of Mexico and the southern parts of the United States.
Learned something today.
Yes.
Thank you for that, NORBEEZ. Thank you for that information. It better not be misinformation.
It is not misinformation. You guys can do your own research and you will find out.
Or you're getting fired in front of everybody.
You'll be impressed. Shout out to Obi Shorty for giving another super chat that says, "Get back on track on the truth."
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Tell him, Shorty. Tell him. Get back on track, fool.
All right. Shout out to everybody on that. Yes, please do your own research on that, and best believe that is the true Mexican eagle, what's known as the Mexican eagle.
Hey, let's take some calls, man.
All right. Shout out to everybody that did leave a question.
I feel bad because we were supposed to do that like 30 minutes ago.
We're supposed to do like 2 episodes ago.
I know.
Too.
My bad.
Shout out to everybody that's been patient with us. We apologize that we have not been able to take calls. We just get too into these conversations. But let me see. Where is it? Okay. All right, everybody. The portion of the show where we take calls is up. The phone number is 323-457-8073. Please make sure you're not on Bluetooth when you call us or on speakerphone. We need you to hold that phone right next to your ear, if possible. But yeah, go ahead. Lines are open. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Macho Mania one.
Macho Mania. Where's that at?
He says the golden eagle is on the flag. Yes, that is the golden eagle. Aside from that,
do you think they should put the other eagle on the flag?
Yes.
Why?
Because that's the true representation of the eagle that the Mexica found on top of a cactus. Whereas this golden eagle is more of a representation of the Roman Empire and their golden eagle. My opinion. But yeah, phone number is up if you guys want to give a call. Aside from that, I will read another question while we wait.
Hey, what have you heard about Belize?
Belize. Yes, Belize is located in Central America and is a territory of the United Kingdom. Meaning the UK actually runs Belize.
Why do you think they claim that? Just that little part?
Because I'm gonna assume beautiful beaches, like one of the most beautiful beaches in Central America.
It's little, bro.
It's little, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean the sites. I mean that's why thousands of people go there. I mean it's like a low key place that nobody really goes to unless you know about it. Like I don't even know how did you find out about Belize?
Because I had a teacher that was an ass with me, 4th grade, and she was from Belize. Miss Sharon, if you're out there and you ever see this episode, I am furious at you. I'm mad at you because you didn't let me be in the school picture. Yeah, she kicked me out of the school picture, and she'd be sit down and think about it. She would talk like that.
Talk like that?
Yeah.
Caller, you're in the Marvelous Mind Show. Please make sure you're not Bluetooth or speakerphone. Your name, where are you calling from tonight?
Ma'am, NORBEEZ, I heard you're not even from Oaxaca. I heard you're from Honduras or Guatemala, some of the region.
You see, you started this, Marvel.
I didn't start it. You started it because you didn't even know about the armadillo, homie.
You broke his heart. Broke his heart.
Oh, and Miss Sharon, excuse that she was from 5th grade.
Oh.
Miss Sharon, Our Lady of Soledad, Miss Sharon. I'm gonna post a picture of her one day.
Sharon.
That's not even the name, man.
I know it's not, but I'm just mixing it in.
You can't mix up and mess up, ruin a whole song, man. People got memories to that. But Miss Sharon, I hope you're doing good. I hope you're married. I hope you.
Why she was single in the fifth while you were in the 5th grade?
I don't know. She seemed like she would forever be single.
She's probably mad because she had to leave Belize.
She was mad every day
because she had to leave Belize.
No, she should have been happy here.
All right, we got a Star Coyote that says the Mexican eagle is the one on the flag. That is incorrect, sir. You could look it up right now.
NORBEEZ is gonna start a whole debate on here.
That is the golden eagle.
People are gonna really research that.
Shout out to the Jedi. He says Belize achieved independence from the UK in 1981.
Shout out to the Jedi.
Okay.
Shout out to the Jedi.
Now, I don't know. Maybe they have some sort of alliance now because from what I hear, you could become a UK citizen.
NORBEEZ wants to be a UK citizen.
Do I? No. Caller, you're in the Marvelous Mind Show tonight. Your name, where you calling from?
Monte from Southern Colorado.
That's right. Shout out Southern Colorado.
Southern Colorado in the house. What's up, homie?
No, I was just calling to see what you like the view on the indigenous teachings, like on religion and stuff like that. Because from like oral tradition, what I was taught, they told us, that when the white man comes, they'll bring this cross with them, and not to follow this cross because that cross will divide all the nations on this land, and not to follow their Bibles, their books, because the truth only takes so many words. It'll deceive us more than anything and divide us all. And, a lot of it got to do with like the spirituality and the creator and the dismissal of the divine feminine, the Mother Earth. They kind of dismiss that and leave it out of the Bible because the white man chooses to use the land as a commodity rather than a resource. And it just divides all the, I don't know, it's just my little insight on, that little situation. If what you think on something like that.
I believe that you're 1,000% right, bro. That cross has divided and conquered a lot of the majority of our land, but as far as not just our tribes, but like the majority of every tribe that gets into Christianity without even knowing or do their due diligence on what that cross stands for. That cross stands for the cube. Ultimately, it stands for Saturn worship, and that's their deities, that's their gods. That's something that they came and forced and brought their Jesuit priests and cut off our warrior braids. Dismissed anything about us, bro. Put us in these little robes and did all those dirty things that they did to our people, man. And set up all these camps, the schooling system, and it's still done today, bro.
Yeah, we was all colonized through Catholicism, and it said it'll kick off when the women stop wearing dresses, and it'll kind of culminate in the men becoming women.
Yeah,
and to where men are more dependent on their machines, and we're just all going to find out we all messed up when we can't eat our money and depend on these Toyotas and these machines, because look how we're living in this age, and look how we're treating all our elders in this robot age.
Yeah, and it sucks that there's only so many, and I say this with respect, is that there's only so many elders left, man, that are really trying to push this line, because some of them that are we'll say in the bigger tribes that are associated with building the casinos and creating
Oh,
revenue.
it's all monetized.
Yeah, they end up falling into this whole Uncle Tom stuff, man. And they end up
It's
being
for profit
it's all
by
for
false
profit.
profit.
Yeah, bro. It sucks, you
Yeah.
know, it sucks, man. But you know, I'm glad you realized that, you know.
Yeah, I just want to call and see, let's check that out.
Yeah.
And to the homie going through the withdrawals, you know, just you got to die to be reborn, and just pray, keep faith, and sweat it out.
Yeah. I appreciate you calling, bro. Respects your way.
All right, thank you.
All right. That was a dope caller.
Definitely. I want to give a shout out to Bob. He says, look up Codex Mendoza. It shows the eagle drawn by the Mexicas. It's full brown eagle with no snake. Well, I mean, here's one thing. The fact that it's called Codex Mendoza kind of tells me that, you know, more likely that was drawn after the Spaniards have already arrived. Now, the one true symbol of it would be the stone with the eagle on it, and that stone is referred to as a damn it holy, I can't say the name, but
Is it up there? Put it up so they can see it.
I'll put it up right now. And caller, you're on the Marvelous Mind show tonight. Your name and where are you calling from?
NORBEEZ, you don't know what you're talking about. The golden eagle is the national bird of Mexico. I don't know what your kind of toucan bird you were
No,
looking
that's
up.
true. That's true. It is. No, it is. It is the national bird of the government of Mexico.
The toucan. That reminded me of the toucan, homie.
But you know what? This just goes back to how people make fun of indigenous people because of the way they look.
What?
You know, they don't tend to accept what's actually on their
No, I'm not making fun of it, but
no, not you, but
it kind of did have the beak of a toucan.
The way he
almost.
makes fun of the Mexican eagle, which is technically the Mexican eagle. That's what its name is. That brown eagle is known as the golden eagle. And I tell people, you got to realize the migration of that eagle, that golden eagle, only stays northern parts of Mexico and southern parts of the United States.
But hold up, bro. Hold up. Okay, because we need to get to the significance of what the real bird is, because you're creating a divide in what you're saying right now. It only stays in the northern part of Mexico. Mexico's Mexico, period, homie. There's no fucking north and south. You're either in Mexico or you're not. And this is considered Mexico up there. It's like dividing norteños and sureños. You're the same fucking blood, homie. Like, what are you saying?
That the territories that those birds live in is important for the fact that the location of Teotlucan.
No.
Damn it, I keep messing up. Teotlucan is located in the central, closer to the southern parts of Mexico, which the golden eagle does not fly in that area. Meaning that couldn't possibly be the bird that they saw top of the cactus.
Okay, so you know what we need to bring up then? Is we need to bring up the flags.
It's not in the flag.
It's not in none of the flags? Let me show you. I'm gonna send you a picture.
No,
right
I mean
now,
the actual real Mexican eagle.
okay, but I wanna send you something. You think you can post it up or no?
Yeah. Let me
Right.
Let me see. According to this, I already have the bird. Oh, I got that one. And this is good. I'm glad we're talking about this because this has been a theory that I've actually talking to Vicky Towns Chronicle about.
Shoot. Trying to send. All right, I'm gonna send you a picture right now, and then I wonder if Vickystown has this.
Now,
Oh, go ahead.
I already put the picture up, and I'm gonna also put this one up so you guys can see.
Is our caller still on the line?
Not anymore.
Oh, you hung up? Or you hung up on him or what?
No. You just
Don't be
hung up.
lying. Don't be hanging up on people that
Now-
challenge you.
now. Yeah, again, I'm gonna put these up there for you also, Marvelous, so you can see it yourself.
Okay.
That bird right there, you see on the screen. I don't know if you can see it, Marvelous. That is the stone where they saw the actual. They described as the image of the eagle
You need to send me that. Yeah.
on top of the cactus. Now,
Okay.
to everybody in the audience, I'm putting that picture that Marvel just saw, and I'm also putting the picture of the actual what is actually named Mexican eagle. And if you look at the two birds, you can really see how similar they do look to each other.
Okay, I sent it to you on a text message, and I'm sending it to you on your IG, bro.
Okay, I got the.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got that one.
You have that picture?
I'm sorry. I mean, I've seen that one.
Oh, you have?
And yeah, for the most part, that is the eagle that they chose to put as the representation for Mexico.
Can you post that up if you can?
Oh, yeah, you want me to take this?
Post that picture up.
I'm gonna post this up first, and then I'm gonna take calls.
All right, shout out to the chat. We'll be at Shorty, Pues, Chris, your tubing. Appreciate you, Sal. Vicky's Town Chronicles. Shout out to Vicky's Town Chronicles. I appreciate you, bro. Homeboy has a lot of knowledge, man.
For sure.
If you're not following him on Instagram, please go give him a follow on Instagram, Vicky's Town Chronicles. Also, he does have a YouTube channel up, Vicky's Town Chronicles. Go ahead and search him up and give him a subscribe, please. Appreciate you. Smiley Dominguez is laughing. Shout out to the Jedi. I appreciate you. Brad Pitbull. Shout out to you. Bob. Who else do we have?
All right, I'm gonna show the flags now. So yes, this is the flags 1821 all the way to present time. And you can see it started off with the three colors and three suns. Well, what do you make of that? Three suns or three stars?
Stars, I believe.
I wonder what they
What else is there
represent.
right now? Right.
Oh well, they can see it. Hold on, I'll show it to you right now.
I can never see it. I'm looking at the YouTube right now. That's
Okay,
I should be able to see it,
here's
right?
the.
Oh, there it
picture
is.
right
Okay. Okay, yeah, now
So I know this is a bit controversial, a bit out there, but
hey, who was it that showed up to what's his name, showed up to Tony A with an Italian flag? He thought it was a Mexican flag.
oh, that was Kid Frost.
Kid Frost.
That was Kid Frost. Shout out to
He had-
Kid Frost for
he had a
using the
jacket.
Mexican flag print. But you know what? He wasn't that far away. He wasn't that far off, considering the colors after 1821 started looking like the Italian flag in a way.
Crazy.
I mean, look at it. It had a golden eagle with a crown, and what does that look like? Cactus to you, or does that look like a bush, a little tree with leaves on it? And then around 1823, it became that Roman crown. You see the Roman crown? Yeah. And it wasn't until when? It wasn't until 1916 you kind of started seeing a cactus. But that's a Roman crown if I've ever seen one. Actually, and then this guy kind of looks like that German bird.
You look like a German bird.
Right here. Do you see the 1864 bird? You know, is it a Russian bird or is it like
The one that's in the what you call it is a phoenix.
okay? All right, and okay, all right. So we'll let you guys do your own research on that one, and here we go. Caller, you're on the Marvelous Mind show tonight. Your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, NORBEEZ, has anyone ever told you look like Benito Juarez?
Yes, I'll take that. I'll take that. And shout out to
That shit's funny as shit.
shout out,
dude.
what's his name? That one guy that has the low voice,
Oh,
super indígena TikTok guy, big on TikTok. Waverson, right? Waverson.
oh, the dude that teaches cultura.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. What
Yeah,
about
shout
him?
out to him because he's actually a descendant of Benito Juarez. I don't think he knows what tribe he belongs to, but he is technically part of our tribe considering he's a descendant of his family.
Oh,
Because caller, you're on the Marvelous Mind show. Your name and where you're calling from. Please close your window because we could hear everything.
You can hear everything right now, though.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Caller, homeboy.
You're good. You're good.
What's up, man? This is Ramos from
Shout
the
out
Rancho
to-
Ramos podcast.
What's up, Ranty? What? Ramos.
What's up?
Hey, what do you
Hey,
think?
you know what?
Go ahead.
I think that we're focused
And
Call him back.
I think he was focused too much.
Oh, you need to focus on not dropping the calls on the homies. That's what you need to focus on.
Shout out to Ramos.
We're
the-
calling you back, homie. We're calling you back.
The best private eye in the business.
Hello.
Yo, yo, yo.
Go ahead, bro. My bad. Go ahead.
What's up, man? Oh yeah. What I was saying is like we're concentrating on the eagle, the Mexican eagle, right? But if you think about it, if you know the origin story, the migration, they came from Aztlán, which is up north, right? Up north, right? So that means that the eagle would have to be from somewhere over here because they told the Mexica to follow the eagle, and where it lands, that's where Tenochtitlan is going to be at. So that means that the eagle has to be from over here, from up north.
What are you shaking your head for, NORBEEZ?
No, the story never went that they have to follow the bird. The story goes that they find the bird on top of a cactus. They don't follow it.
They find, but the prophecy.
They're following it, bro.
The prophecy
Yeah.
of the
No,
bird.
they
It
talk
was the
about-
prophecy of the bird.
It doesn't say they followed them. It says they find when they find the eagle standing on top of the cactus.
The
That
vision.
would be your home.
The
That is
prophecy.
promised to
I
you.
was wondering how I'm smiling right here. I'm wondering how NORBEEZ is gonna answer that shit, and you answered it right, bro.
Hey,
All right, shout out to you. What's up, Ranting?
Nothing much, man.
How was your Father's Day?
It was good, man. I didn't really do nothing too crazy because I don't really like celebrating like corporate holidays because like it's all about money, right? So like
no,
they want you to
no,
they
not
want
for
you to go
us.
to the-
What are you talking about?
Not for fathers.
Oh,
they want you to go to the expensive restaurants and all that shit. I just went to like the local like pizza spot that I like. I like going to Baby Bros Pizza. That's a good ass pizza spot.
that's
They
what's
got a
up.
couple on Almani. We did that. I spent them with the kids, went to the gym real quick in the morning, got a little workout.
That's
And
right.
we ate some fucking ice cream, shit. It was cool. Like,
Heck yeah. That's good. Well, at least you did something positive instead of
Yeah.
throwing in some shoe boxes.
Hey, well, I was just about to say, I think that kind of made a lot of our Father's Day.
I know. Hey, that's good that you're on the whole workout tip, man. That's good that and you look. I was
Yeah,
looking at one of your
man.
pictures. You look healthy, homie.
Hells yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to, man. You know, people say like I learned this shit too. It says that fucking I would die for my kids, and everybody would die for the kids, right? But would you live for your kids? Would you bust your ass and eat right and take care of yourself? That's
Yeah.
what's more important. Anybody could die from it in a second, right? You don't even got to think about it. But it's harder to fucking bust your ass and keep going and shit. I'm all they have, really. So I gotta keep going, dog.
That's good, man. Proud of you. Respect your way, bro. You're a good father, man.
Definitely Ramos and a
You
detective.
guys too, dog.
And a,
Likewise.
and a detective. Shut up. Boy. All right, man.
Hey, I'll let you guys go, man. To get another caller.
I'll
Thanks,
see you
bro.
on that documentary, that Netflix.
Hey.
Buenas noches.
All right, homie. Good night. Good night.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, guys. I like to think that that's a whole.
Alejandro. That's it.
Psyop.
That's the last call.
Oh, that is.
No, yeah, that was the last one. Greetings, Alejandro from Jalisco. I wonder what he has to say. I want to hear what he has to say. Happy belated mother. Tommy, shut the hell up. This guy, my brother, talking crap in the chat. All right. Shout out to my brother right there, sitting in his little den, in his little couch, playing his little video games.
Damn.
Cute stuff.
Hey, he got tag team
He's sti-
recently, right?
He's still trying to. Yeah, he's always getting tag teamed. He's still trying to debunk the flat Earth, but he's not able to do it. So and it sucks because
Shout out to Tommy.
he was in the Navy polishing all the doorknobs. Shout out to him though. All right, NORBEEZ, final thought.
Holy crap! It's
Homie.
10:05.
Yeah, it's already 10:05,
Oh
homie.
my bad.
Taco Bell's about to close.
For reals. Shout out to everybody, and I'm glad another great show for us because we talked about Boyle Heights, which is something that's currently affecting our community, our people. The fact that they took so long to put this, and it's still technically not out, but the fact that they took so long to
Crazy.
be lowered to where it's at is ridiculous. The fact that the government is taking so long to help, not too long, but you know what, they could definitely do a lot better. And I'm glad we talked about that. Did we talk about the food vendor? No, we didn't talk about that one, right?
Oh, we didn't, man.
Well, we'll get on that one next time. But aside from that, I'm glad we definitely talked about a lot of the things that the community or the people you guys want to talk about, and that's something that I appreciate because we get to hear what you guys are thinking about, and you guys allow us to hear our thoughts on it, and I appreciate all of you guys for that. And as far as that, shout out to everyone that hit that like button, especially you that hit that like button, because that really does help the channel grow. It helps us be part of the algorithm. And also shout out to everybody on Twitch that watched us. I see you're that one guy, but I appreciate you for watching us on Twitch. Aside from that, Marvin, thank you for everything again, and it's all yours.
First of all, thank you for the information that you brought tonight, bro. I'm really proud of you.
Hey.
Like real shit. Like really. Thank you for all the information that you look up on the internet and definitions that you stuff like that. So I appreciate you, NORBEEZ. Thank you
You're welcome.
very
Thank
much.
you.
Don't ever say that you work for 3 people or 4 people again. You work for I am your main employer. So you respect me as a boss. You hear me?
Yes, boss. Yes, boss.
I'm just playing NORBEEZ. But no, shout out to you. Thank you for everything that you do for the show, bro. Thank you. I want to give a special shout out to the homie that is dealing with some stuff right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna go over what we talked about, but if you want to go ahead and rewind, with one of the questions it was a very important one. Not that any other one is not, but this one he's dealing with some life issues right now, and I'm sure a lot of people, everybody doesn't know who this is, but we care about you, homeboy. We care about you, and you're important. You're a piece of the puzzle, and we still need you around, man. So just know that you're important enough that to overcome this, and you will overcome. You are a man, and you will strive for the betterment of yourself, bro, and your seed. So if you do need anything else, if you need any other help or recommendations for anything, bro, or you just want to talk, homie, hit me up. You text that number that NORBEEZ had put up. You can rewind the show and the number's up there. If not, I understand. But don't give up, man. Don't give up. You're important. Your life's important. There's people that don't even know you in the chat, and just people that you probably met before that honestly care about you but haven't heard from you in a long time. So don't cut yourself out. Don't give up, and you're loved, homie. You are, for reals. So as far as everybody else, I appreciate everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for people that have became members. Shout out to Victor, the Incredible Hulk. I appreciate you, man. For those people that are new here, welcome to Marvelous Minds. This is an educational channel first. I am not a content creator, and this isn't a regular podcast. We don't talk about dumb things right here. We talk about real topics and try to bring forth answers and education to our people. We are in a time of turmoil, but also a time of the great awakening. So I'm very proud of you that for everybody that's staying strong and vigilant in time, and for those that are striving to learn more about themselves and where they come from and how to better their health and just be open minded about things that are going on. Salute to you and your families. Nothing but respect. When you see us in the street, say what's up, say hi. We could conversate just as much in person than on here. But thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. On Wednesday, 8 o'clock, we do got the oldie show. So if you do want to tune in to hear some rare or lost soul oldies, Christian oldies, just a lot of oldies that I bring to you guys that never heard of them before. Not bubblegum. So if you guys want to explain in the chat the kind of oldies that we play, we play a lot of rare oldies. And Thursday night as well, 8 o'clock. I don't know what genre you guys get to pick that. Whether you want Tommy Tough Knuckles or you want some R&B, reggae, whatever you guys want, old school rap. I got you guys. You guys already know I love my music, and I'm sure you. I hope you guys have a good night. I hope all you fathers out there enjoyed your Father's Day, even if you weren't with your babies. I hope that and I hope that you get everything in life that you have coming to you, man. And for those single mothers that are playing the role of a father as well, shout out to you guys, strong women out there. Remember, there's a difference between being a mother and a mom. A mother is somebody that's actively there mentally and physically for children, while as a father, you could always call yourself a dad all day, but are you a mother and father? Ask yourself that. Shout out to you guys. Nothing but respects, Marvelous Minds.